Hey, what's up guys? So it's been a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks since I did a video. I've had a lot going on, but anyway, I'm gonna continue giving you guys some free programs. Last time I did a full body program just for sort of general health, people who aren't really looking to get jacked, but they just want to be healthier. This time it's gonna be a hypertrophy focused full body program. Okay, this is going to be kind of low volume, and there's a reason for that. Okay, this is also geared towards beginners, and as a beginner, I want you to learn how to push hard. Okay, so almost everything, I want you to take every set to failure. Not quite everything. I'll let you know when there's an exercise that it's not really safe to push all the way to failure, but for nearly everything, I want you to push all the way to failure. So it's going to be lower volume. This is going to be in a workout A, workout B format. Okay, so full body, 3 days a week. So week 1, you're going to do Monday, workout A, Wednesday, workout B, Friday, workout A. The next week, you're going to do Monday, workout B, Wednesday, workout A, and Friday, workout B, or whatever 3 days of the week that you're going to do this. Let's go ahead and start with workout A, and the first exercise is going to be an incline dumbbell bench press. This is going to be done for 2 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Again, go all the way to failure on both sets. The reason for dumbbells is because it's a lot safer to push all the way to failure than barbell, and you're going to get fantastic chest growth. Next one is going to be a lat pull down. Now, if you can do pull-ups or chin-ups, absolutely go with that instead. But as a beginner, probably you can't do that yet. So we're going to go lat pull downs. 2 sets, 6 to 10 reps, both sets to failure. Now, as far as grip width, I'm going to recommend that either you take a wide grip or a reverse grip. If you take a reverse grip, you'll probably get a little bit more bang for your buck, but wide grip is fantastic as well. But for most people, I think the reverse grip is gonna be the way to go. So that's chest and back taken care of. So let's move on to shoulders, and you're gonna do 2 sets of a lateral raise, either dumbbell or machine, for 2 sets of 8 to 15 reps. Now, dumbbells are great. You can do those standing or seated, and a lateral raise machine is also great. Now, with these, when you push to failure, it's not, I don't mean when you can't get all the way up. I mean when you can't even get halfway up. That's going to be failure on your lateral raises, that you can't even get halfway up. Can't even do half a rep. Next up, we're going to do arms, biceps, and triceps. Okay? For biceps, you're going to do an easy bar curl, just a basic easy bar curl. And you're going to do that for 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps, again, pushing all the way to failure on both sets, and you're going to superset that, okay, with a tricep movement. You're going to superset it with overhead extensions. You can do these either with a dumbbell, okay, or a cable machine with a straight bar. Both work. What I want you to focus on is try not to let your elbows flare out too much. Try to keep them as in as you can. This may be difficult at first. You may have to gradually work your way in because your elbows are going to want to flare out, but you want to keep them as far in as you possibly can. So doing that overhead with a dumbbell like that works great, or on a cable machine with a straight bar also works really, really well. Again, 2 sets, 8 to 15 reps to failure, with as a superset with your easy bar curls. Moving on to quads, a lot of people might expect me to say a barbell squat. Now, this is a hypertrophy focused program, and I want to teach you how to work hard. So what I'm gonna suggest is either a hack squat or a leg press. 2 sets, 5 to 8 reps. Both of these are pretty safe to push to failure. I would prefer that you push the hack squat to failure because leg press, depending on what kind of leg press you have available, pushing to failure might result in you getting pinned in the machine. You really don't want that, so probably you want to stick with the hack squat, and it is going to wreck your quads. Pushing to failure on a hack squat is gonna totally wreck your quads. You'll get more than enough stimulus and you'll be able to grow your quads really, really, really well. Now, because we've done something super heavy for the quads, moving on to the hamstrings, we're gonna do something more of an isolation movement, and that's gonna be leg curls. So you can do these lying or seated. Either one works great. Now, because we went heavy on the hack squats, for the leg curls, I want you to keep it more in the 8 to 15 range, but again, push it to failure for both sets, 2 sets. And finally, moving on to abs, I want you to do 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps on decline sit-ups. Start with no weight. If you can hit those 12 reps for 2 sets, add weight. Okay, hold a plate, hold a dumbbell, hold whatever you need to hold, but use that to progressively overload your sit-ups, and that's gonna be a fantastic ab movement. Okay, so that is workout A done. Workout B, we're gonna switch things around a little bit, and this time we're gonna start with shoulders rather than chest. Okay, the reason being that oftentimes you train your chest first, then your shoulder work tends to suffer, and vice versa. So with one workout, we want to start with chest, and with the next workout, we want to start with shoulders. So we're going to start out with my absolute favorite shoulder exercise ever. 2 sets, 6 to 10 reps, behind the neck press. If you're a beginner, you might not have the shoulder mobility to do this. So what I would recommend is using a Smith machine and starting with just the bar. Okay, this is going to be fantastic for teaching you how to do this movement and for building up the necessary shoulder mobility to do behind the neck press. Behind the neck press, it's going to hit all 3 heads of your delts. Now, that being said, this won't be possible for everybody. There are going to be a few people who still get some shoulder pain doing this regardless, but for most of you, it's going to be absolutely fine. But if you do experience shoulder pain or discomfort, you can swap it out for either a dumbbell shoulder press or a machine shoulder press. Either way, still do 2 sets, 6 to 10 reps, both sets to failure. Next, we're gonna do chest, and it's gonna be a flat dumbbell bench press, 2 sets, 6 to 10 reps. And again, reason for the dumbbells is that they are very, very safe to push all the way to failure. Keep going until you cannot do a rep. Next, for back, I am a huge fan of barbell rows. So that's what we're gonna do for our back exercise for workout B. 2 sets, 6 to 10 reps to failure of barbell bent over rows. Try to keep your back as flat as possible. Keep your lower abs resting on your thighs, on your quads, okay? And try not to use too much body English, but a little bit of oomph to get the weight up is totally fine. Barbell rows are gonna hit your entire back, and it's just such a phenomenal exercise. You're gonna get stupid strong doing them. Moving on to biceps and triceps. Again, you're gonna do a superset. For this, you're gonna do dumbbell hammer curls, okay? All the way to failure. 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Try to do them together, and when you can't do them anymore, when you hit failure, start doing them alternating, okay? That's gonna help you continue the set and push closer to true failure. Then superset that with tricep pushdowns, okay? For these, I like to use a straight bar, and I like to use a thumbless grip, and imagine that I'm trying to push the bar away with my thumbs. Keep your elbows in line and imagine that you're trying to push the bar away with your thumbs. Push it apart with your thumbs. And again, 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps, all the way to failure. Moving on to legs. Workout A, we hit quads first. So workout B, we're gonna hit hamstrings first. And for this, we're gonna do an RDL, okay? This is gonna be really, really good for your hamstrings. I think it's better for hamstrings than any other kind of deadlift variation. It's not gonna fatigue you quite as much. You can push it a little bit closer to failure, but this one you actually don't wanna go all the way to failure. This one you wanna go until you cannot keep your back straight anymore. Okay, that's very, very important. When your form starts to break down, particularly with your lower back, you've done enough. You're good. And for those, you wanna do 2 sets, 5 to 8 reps. Then of course, because we did a heavy compound on our hamstrings, for our quads, we're gonna do an isolation movement. And for this, we're gonna do seated leg extensions, 8 to 15 reps, all the way to failure. Try to lean back if you can. Try to lean back and get more of a stretch on the quads if you can. But if your seated leg extension machine in your gym doesn't allow for that, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just hit those 8 to 15 reps, 2 sets, all the way to failure. And lastly, we're gonna hit abs again. It's gonna be the same as the other workout, just 8 to 12 reps, decline sit up. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this beginner full body hypertrophy program. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. If you're still watching, thank you so much, really appreciate it. And next time, maybe I'll do upper lower, but we'll see. Either way, thanks again for watching and see you in the next one.